In the silence of our own mind, we meet the truth we have long avoided. Carl Gustav Jung, the great explorer of the human soul, once said, "Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes." This is not a journey into the world, but a descent into the depths of the self, where light and shadow dance and the unconscious whispers its hidden stories. To walk this path is to confront both beauty and terror, to meet the stranger within, and to remember who we truly are. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Each of us carries a shadow, the unseen half of our being. To confront a person with his shadow, Jung said, is to show him his own light. There is no coming to consciousness without pain, and yet in that pain there is birth. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. But the soul waits, and when we stop running, it speaks. The most terrifying thing, Jung whispered, is to accept oneself completely. Everything that irritates us about others is but a mirror reflecting what we have yet to see. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. The shadow is a moral problem that challenges the whole ego personality. The acceptance of oneself is the essence of the whole moral problem. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. What you resist persists. In each of us, there is another whom we do not know. No tree can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. The greatest and most important problems of life are insoluble. They can only be outgrown. Everything depends on how we look at things, not on what they are. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. We cannot change anything unless we accept it. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Life really does begin at 40. Up until then, you are just doing research. Synchronicity is an ever-present reality for those who have eyes to see. Dreams are the guiding words of the soul. Man needs difficulties. They are necessary for health. In all chaos, there is a cosmos. In all disorder, a secret order. The least of things with a meaning is worth more than the greatest of things without it. Loneliness does not come from having no people around you, but from being unable to communicate what matters. The sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. To become whole is not to escape darkness, but to integrate it. To awaken is not to reach perfection, but to remember who you are. The self is both the wound and the healer, the seeker and the found. When we dare to meet our shadow, we discover that even the night carries light within. Jung once said, "The meeting of two souls is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed." So too with the meeting of the ego and the self, each transforms the other. To live consciously is to walk with both sun and shadow as companions. It is to know, in all chaos there is a cosmos, in all disorder, a secret order. And when you finally awaken within, the universe moves quietly through you, as if it had been waiting all along. So close your eyes, breathe. The answers you seek have always lived within you. You were never lost. You were only being called home. If these words touch something within you, remember, the journey doesn't end here. There are many more lights waiting to be found in the stories of great minds and timeless souls. Follow Life Lesson Tales and keep walking this path of wisdom, one story, one awakening, one breath at a time.